Now, Donal, very disappointing afternoon for yourself and the ladies team. I suppose the damage was really done in that opening quarter where, Fermanagh really built up a lead.
Yeah, we got off to a bad start and we didn't come into it until after the water break. Unfortunately, a lot of damage done by then. Kind of showed them too much respect at the start. Emer Smith, we knew all about, we done our homework on it, but she still got that space inside to cause that damage, and it was girls running off her. Yeah, it was a disappointing start. We don't look again. We'll have to look back in the video what caused it. We had our chances even before the half time for a couple of goals, and we didn't take them. And in fairness to the girls, look, they could have dropped their heads and got hammered, but they didn't. They plugged away. We chipped back at them, and again missed a couple of more goals up the other side. It just wasn't meant to be our day, and that's unfortunately the way it is. Like.
Yeah, you managed to get back into the game, late in the first half, but again, it seemed to take an awful lot more for you to get your scores than Fermanagh. It was 2 or 3 chances had to come and go for you to get a score on the board, and it's a little bit disheartening maybe.
Yeah, no, it is. Look, we can all say in the day, look, we think the referee was a bit one-sided. You know what? And I shouldn't say it, but we think he was. A lot of decisions went against us, and you get days of that when everything goes against you. Like we hit the crossbar and we made the keeper look like an all-star, to be fair as well, even though we've worked on a lot of it in training about picking spots and putting it low, but these things happen unfortunately in the day, and we just said to the girls afterwards, because they're so young, that take today and learn from it and just build from that, and that's all we can do going forward with it.
Yeah, you mentioned the youth of the team. It's very important that this year has been that you've progressed in All-Ireland semi-final. There's plenty there in the tank, going forward into 2021.
Oh no, 100%. Like again, for a lot of us this year, the important thing was building the youth, bringing the youth, building them. Fortunately, the gym was a big thing for these girls, physicality and strength. You could see a bit of it outside today. They were a bit more physical and stronger than us. But it'll come in time, and the girls will still be young. We'll have that in the background with them, so it'll be a huge difference going forward. Yeah, would have been nice to make that All-Ireland final, but unfortunately, look, we're where we are. Well, let's hope Fermanagh do it. At least we can say the team that beat us won the All-Ireland.
I suppose, Donal, in a first year in for new management, it was the worst of situations where you didn't get a continuous, run with the girls, unfortunately due to the world we're living in.
Oh yeah, it is, because as I said, we were doing a gym programme. The gym was the big thing this year, was to build them up, and then that's pulled there in March. And yeah, look, our SSC kind of did work with him over the summer, but it's not the same. The girls don't have the weights, and it's everyone. You're relying on everyone that they're doing the work. You're assuming that most of them would do it, but at least in the gym programme, they're in there with the SSC. He's seeing what they're doing, and he's watching them properly, that they're doing the weights right and things like that. But that was a big loss to us this year, unfortunately. Yeah.
You will take a lot of positives into next year, though.
No, 100%. Like as I said, we were 4-5-4-6 down to a point. The girls could have dropped their heads. If for such a young team, they could have just dropped it, and we could have got annihilated. But in fairness, they lifted it and they came back. Yeah, did they panic a bit? That's fine. But they'll watch the game. They'll know themselves. We told them at half time to relax, just tip away the scoreboard. And there's times we probably went for goals. We should have just taken the point to keep it ticking over. But look, that's all part of the learning curve for a young team and a young squad. And look, we told them just bottle what they had today. Remember today, and that'll give them huge experience going forward.
I suppose the big thing from a Limerick football point of view, and it's been an issue maybe in different years going back, is that they all stay together again, I suppose, for next year.
Oh no, 100%. It's like, look, as I keep saying, it's very hard. Look, in Limerick J, the boys, they get their mileage, they get their food allowance, get everything. The girls pay for everything themselves. So it is hard. A lot of these girls are coming from, I have girls coming out from NUIG for training. I have girls come from Tralee, I have girls all in college all over the place. It's a big thing for them, because they're part-time jobs and they're trying to work their schedule around coming to training. So that is the hard thing with girls, to keep them playing. Unfortunately, look, Limerick Ladies Football aren't in a position to do that, and as good as all the county board are to us and everything, and the Woodland has been fantastic to us. But look, we're not in that position. There's no one coming forward to throw that money at us to push this thing forward. Look, all we can do is hope that the girls come back and progress. Yes, you're going to probably have a few dropping out, things like that, but that's the way things go. There's going to be a bit of a change as well, probably, in things like that. But we're hoping that, look, 80 or 90% will stay building it. That's all we're hoping for.
You're happy enough to stay and lead them as well?
Oh, look, no, I said I would, because, I'm here for the building process for him. I told him I'd do that. Like a big thing for me with Limerick Ladies Football is getting involved with the underage as well, trying to set up a proper structure going forward. Look, there's counties out there in ladies football. They're smaller than Limerick in numbers and clubs, but they're seniors, so it is doable. It's going to take a bit of time, but it's doable. And look, as I said when I came in, Waterford have less clubs and less players than Limerick Ladies Football, but they're senior in Division 1. Clare, I think, have, would you believe, less clubs and I think maybe less players as well. They're Division 2, they're going to push for the intermediate All-Ireland this year. So it's doable. It's not, you know, Tipperary have only a couple of hundred players more than Limerick as well, and they're seen in Division 1, so it is doable. It's just getting the right structure set up and let them flow through in the girls in a couple of years' time. That's all it is.